Hi, patrons. Hi, people who waited a year. I am about to record the rave episode of Fix My Car Cast. You may notice I'm in a new location. It's echoey as shit. Haven't got any wall decorations up yet, so we're in a real echo chamber. This is my new room in Akron, Ohio, Maine, and just out of frame everywhere is a shitload of boxes. Don't have the place set up yet. I was actually planning to record this in my car. Lost track of time, which never happens. Lost daylight. So now we're here in my super fucking echoey room. Oh boy, can't wait to get used to that. I was in like a Discord chat earlier this week and everybody was like, it's real echoey where you are. Yeah, well, Americans can't be choosers. You live wherever you're allowed to live until you don't. Oh, time to think of an opening thing. Can I get a hit of that pacifier? And then this is where the theme song goes. This blank part right here. You know the drill. You're cool. You're listening to Fix My Car Cast, hosted by Bear Claw Billy, and this is episode 111. Comedian and musician Keith Hebert will be raging with the LED whips later in the show, but first, housekeeping. This is the show where you pick what I say and how I say it. Pick a topic or prompt by donating to the GoFundMe, and vote on the gimmick by joining my Patreon for just $1 a month. Join at the $5 or higher level and also get bonus episodes and behind-the-scenes footage. Links are in the description. Also down there, merch. Get yourself some merch. You want to look cool at the club? You want everybody to throw ass your way? Well, you got to get a Fix My Car Cast shirt. Or a mouse pad. I don't think we actually sell mouse pads. Forget everything I said. Forget literally everything I've ever said. No new donors this week. The total raised for paying off my car repair debt is holding at $2,021. Also, when we get to $3,000, I will record an episode at sea. I lost my place in the script. Fun fact, did you know that this whole podcast disappears when we hit $10,000? Talk about a bass drop. Hey, do you like the theme song? No? Well, if you make a donation of $50 or more, in addition to picking an episode topic, you get to change one thing about the theme song forever. Unless somebody else changes it back. Want me to sidechain the Hoover, tweak the 303, and beat juggle the Amen break? I'll do it. $50. If you know what that means, let's make out. No new patrons this week. Bummer. Now it's time for a topic suggestion. I'll suggest topics I think I could easily talk about for a whole episode, though admittedly, I think the show is more fun when it's something I'm completely clueless about. Your mileage may vary. So, something I could talk about is the mysterious unsigned painting that I own. There's a story behind it. I'll share all the information I have, and maybe together we can track down the artist. Want to know more? Donate today. It's a really great painting, too. Checking in on the best city in the world based on which city listened to the last episode the most, and we've got us another singles night tie. Ties are broken by whichever city listened to the most episodes, and our big winner, you know him, you love him, is Portland, Maine. Congratulations, Portland, Maine. Let it be known that your Lower Huron Metro Park, Turtle Cove Family Aquatic Center, and DeBuck's Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch are the best in the world for 7 days. That may be one of the more obscure ones, but if you piece it together, you let me know. Last episode, I talked about brassicas and other veggies while getting spanked by my Valentine. You can see video of the entire episode featuring the lovely and powerful and silly Goose over on Patreon. Also, head over to Patreon for a bonus episode where I chat with Goose some more and reveal a shocking secret I've been keeping since November about the boat episode curse. Ooh, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but pretty scandalous. Go check it out. By the way, multiple listeners have gotten in touch to tell me that they want more Goose. Luckily, all 3 gimmicks that involved Goose got at least 1 vote, making the losing gimmicks eligible to return. So that means you'll get a chance to vote for Goose to compliment me and tickle me at some point in the future. As for them becoming a permanent co-host, hey, you want me to get mutinied or something? Okay, let's talk next week's gimmick poll. These are your choices for next week's episode gimmick. They are: lie about the topic, record it in a regular-sized freezer, incorporate 25 periodic table elements, and our returning gimmick, do it like a Martha Stewart living episode. Let's recap. Number 1, lie about the topic. Number 2, record it in a regular-sized freezer. Number 3, incorporate 25 periodic table elements. And our returning gimmick, number 4, do it like a Martha Stewart living episode. I should point out, if lie about the topic wins and you sponsor that episode, I will not be talking about what you pay for. So if you want to waste your money... sponsor the next episode. Well, a 1 in 4 chance of wasting your money, though, let's face it, it's all wasting your money. In exchange for fun. Remember that any gimmick that gets just a single vote is eligible for a second chance in 6 weeks. Be sure to vote over on Patreon. The poll closes February 22nd at noon Eastern America time. All right, time for today's gimmick, which is... record it at a rave. I apologize in advance for the sound quality. Now, I'm not currently at a rave, but when I snap my fingers, I will be. Of course, gimmicks don't start until housekeeping is out of the way in case any of them prevent me from sharing vital information. But now... Wait, did I mention that it was a SHREK themed rave? Just making sure. And now, we are entering... the Gimmick Zone. From this point on, gimmicks are active and everything is improvised. Pretty good. There's no sponsored topic for today's episode. So I'll take inspiration from a randomized Wikipedia page, which is... SHREK shit coming up. Today's topic is Carl Forno. Let's learn more about Carl Forno, shall we? Looks like he's a Belgian footballer. He played in one match for the Belgium national football team in 1907. Wow. I have no stats on how well he did, and I'm so sorry for that. I know you really were excited to hear about Carl Forno in the SHREK Rave episode, but we're here. It's very SHREK-y. I needed my hands free. Of course, I got a random athlete. I'm going to have to commit to it, but I'm moving about the floor now. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me whatsoever, but I'm going to try to get away from the noise for a little bit, find a corner where things aren't quite so insane. But here I am. The audio quality is probably worse than the original boat episode, but we out here at the SHREK Rave to talk about a Belgian footballer who played in one match. I kind of love that you can play in just one match, but you get an entire Wikipedia page. Fairy Godmother just went by. She's been asking everyone's favorite SHREK song all night. If she asks me, I'm going to say Hallelujah. It's a straight banger. The best thing that guy ever did was the SHREK soundtrack. But I'm not here to talk about SHREK. I'm talking about giving it your all for exactly one game. As much as I hate getting the athletes, I think it's kind of funny that I got one who played in exactly one game. I will never have a Wikipedia page. But if you played just one Belgian football game in 1907, you get a Wikipedia page. I feel like it's probably pretty stupid of me to try to keep talking through all this insanity. It's going pretty hard. It's going pretty strong. It's a very SHREKual atmosphere tonight, as you can see. I have no way of knowing if you can hear any of this. If the audio is unusable, fuck it, it's going up like this. I already forgot the name of the footballer. I'm assuming it's, the European football, or maybe I'm supposed to say American football, because Americans need to distinguish that it's the one that uses a lot less feet. I mean, you throw it. That's kind of dumb. Why is football the sport where you throw? I can't be the first person to observe that, and I won't be the last person to go to a SHREK rave. The line here was insane. It was all the way around the block, and then around the corner, and all the way back there too. It's kind of ridiculous, but this is where we're at. This just feels like late stage capitalism. But also, I do enjoy that it's a celebration of dancing and music and raving and cinema. That's what this really is. Everyone in line, huge cinema fan. They just love film, just like I do. I know that some of my friends are here. To be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed how many of my friends are here at the SHREK rave. This is not a sponsored episode about the SHREK rave, by the way. They did not pay for this publicity. I know you probably can't hear anything I'm saying, though anyone who walks by me is like, who's this insane person talking to their phone instead of dancing? I do want to point out, it took me like 20 minutes just to get in, and it's 27 degrees out. I didn't wear a coat. I didn't think this would be this popular, but this is the most heavily attended event I have ever been to here at the State Theater in Portland, Maine. You know, I can do just one SHREK rave, and then maybe that'll be my claim to fame. Not unlike Karl Fornau, the Belgian footballer who only played one game in 1907. That means, oh yo, what's up? SHREK it up!
SHREKing it up,
baby!
Whoa!
Let's get shriggity SHREK! We're having a great time. We're having a great time here at the SHREK rave. Peace, love, unity, SHREK. That's the name. You know, I almost dressed like Michael Myers for the pun, because Mike Myers played SHREK. But when I go out as Michael Myers, half the people think I'm Jason from the fucking Friday the 13th movies. Well, I'm making friends. I should probably get into the crowd and really dance it up. I feel like that's part of the aesthetic here. But you're not going to hear much talking from me, so I'm a little torn. People are still filtering in from the outside. I think this is really going to fill up. There's a pile of coats behind me, because why pay for coat check? It's a scam. This isn't coat check. It's coat SHREK, baby. All right, I'm going to lose my voice if I keep shouting like this. Also, the shrooms are going to kick in pretty soon. I was in line for a long time. I didn't know how long this episode would be. I got a stub of an article. 1907. Holy shit, that's so long ago. How old is the sport of soccer? Or football, I guess. To my German listener, do you enjoy football? Also, are you German? I think the theme is shit that will make you nostalgic if you were in high school in the 2000s. Alright, the girls are going crazy. I think I gotta get in there. As always, Fix My Car Cast is like an onion. It's really good on pizza. Go SHREK yourself!